Well, good morning. Oh yeah, that's so much easier to get out of. Well, I had a really good night's sleep with my homemade gear, and I will be happy to talk to you about that in another video that I'll be uploading down the road. Yeah, it was cold. I had to wear my my beanie last night. But that's okay. Otherwise, I was toasty warm, which made me very happy. The only failure I had was this dollar store pillow. Sprung a leak or deflated in the night, and I tested this before I left, so I don't know what happened there. Anyway, welcome to part 2 and day 2. Let's get started. The sun is starting to burn off the mist and fog that I woke up to this morning. It is quite beautiful though. I need to get to my coffee. No breakfast from the hammock of this guy. I love that shug. Look at those beans. Now I just have to grind them up. But a nice dark roast. Oh, and they smell amazing. I love fresh roasted coffee. Yes, I'll still have to get my fire going in order to have my coffee, which is a lot more work, but at least I left myself some firewood. That's always nice to wake up to. And just like that, the mist is gone. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Probably very hot though. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. That should work. There's a lot of people on this lake with me today. And they're very quiet, conspicuously quiet. They were pretty loud last night and yesterday. Wonder how long it's going to take them to wake up. But I'm certainly enjoying the sound of nature for as long as it lasts. The coffee fire is almost ready. Now, if you're going to be addicted to something, it might as well be coffee as far as I'm concerned. That smells great. Oh. Okay, now while the coffee's brewing, I make myself some breakfast. Hash browns and scrambled eggs mixed with pork sausage, peppers, and onions. I keep using that accent. Breakfast from the hammock. Breakfast. And this is Mountain House Breakfast Skillet. I've already done a review on that. You can find it in the Backcountry Me reviews. Spoiler alert, I brought it along because it tastes fantastic. I was just checking out the sodium content for this package. Half a pouch gives me 39% of the sodium I need for a day, or 940 grams, and I'm going to eat the whole thing. Mountain House, you do put a lot of salt in your products. Morning chores are done. Let's just enjoy this coffee. Tastes even better. Oh, because I worked hard for it. Oh boy, I don't think it gets any better than this, folks. Maybe I'm just crazy. Good morning. I just need a couple more minutes and my breakfast will be ready. There's definitely enough for two in there, but I worked up a hunger this morning. I'm going to eat it all. All my neighbors seem to be pretty quiet this morning. So far, that's a big change from last night. I was really shocked at the amount of activity on this lake, actually, this time of year. This area is getting more and more popular. Look at that. Still very hot. I'll tell you, I use aluminized polyester stuffing for these insulation sacks that I make for myself. And I'll tell you, I use it for this, I use it for my cup cozy, and I've put some on my soft spot to reflect the heat back to my buttocks when it's really cold in the winter. This stuff is great. If you can find this stuff, you should really check it out as an insulating product for these kind of things. But there's a quick tip for you. It helps keep all of my food piping hot while it hydrates. Works really good. This breakfast skillet needs absolutely no salt. It's perfect. Okay, first let me read the propaganda that came along with this solar panel. It's PET laminated solar panels sewn into high-wear PVC fabric for weather-resistant outdoor durability. This is a 16-watt solar panel. It has dual USB, total output 5 volts at 2 amps. It folds down to the size of an iPad mini, 232 by 160 by 13 millimeters, and weighs 620 grams. It charged up my cell phone from about 50% power to 100% power while I was eating breakfast, and that's in morning sun. I have it charging up my power bank, which I use to charge up my devices at night. Now I picked this up from Amazon.ca, but here's the web address for the actual company down below if you're interested. This is the 16-watt model. Now I've been playing around with this thing now for a couple of years. And I gotta tell you, it hasn't let me down yet. It will even add power to my power bank or my phone on a partly cloudy day. And this year I tried it out on a completely gray day. You couldn't see the sun at all, and it still added power to my phone. So that is a pretty decent solar panel setup. And 600 plus grams, that's not too bad to carry. Just so you know, no, that's not a commercial for All Powers products. That's just me doing my research, letting you know about a device that I purchased that does a really good job. Okay, I might as well deal with this now. I know you guys have seen it. This is a camouflage version of the amazing wilderness camp chair, and it's not available yet. We've been working on this project for a long time, trying to bring this to you. We've been doing a lot of testing in some really strange conditions. Here's a little clip for you from last year. This is the crew for the shoot.
That's a good one. That feels nice. No, you're not.
Oh yeah, it's working good.
All right. I approve.
Nice. Well, what do you think?
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a really good commercial for $5.50 paracord, I think, too. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh. All right. I think we can say the test went very well. I know, you got an opportunity to be out in the wild, you want to test these things in wilderness conditions, why not bring it along? I know it seems strange, but that was the rationale behind that. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for it. Next spring, that's February, March 2018, okay? We'll see you then. Well, it looks like the ants have found my dishes. I'm finished my morning coffee. So now it's time to think about packing up. I want to have enough time to explore a little bit with you today. Okay, before I go, I'll let you know it's become quite windy compared to earlier this morning. It's got me a little concerned. You have to pay attention to Mother Nature. So I may not be doing as much exploring as I promised. Second thing is, I'm having some sound equipment trouble. If the rest of the video is just music, it's because all I had was wind noise. Just letting you know. Bye-bye, campsite number 6. It has been lovely. You'll have the best view in the house if you can pull it off there, little buddy. Good luck. You've picked a heck of a spot to try and grow. How's it going? That's a big load. That's a big load.
Yeah. Taking it steady.
How long were you out?
Just 4 days.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Just one night. Get out when you can. It would have been really cool to come around that corner and see a moose in that swampy area feeding away. Paddlers tell me they see moose all the time. Not me. Not so far. Not a one. But I'm keeping my eyes out. One day. One day. Well, looks like it's just a long paddle back now to the car. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching the EconoChallenge and my not so wild vlog number 9, part 2. Leave your comments down below in the comment section if you want to chat with me. Otherwise, I will look for you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Now's the time I should probably tell you that if you click this link that's partially covering my face, you'll be able to see other videos that I have done if you want to keep watching. And if you see the EconoChallenge symbol there, you can click on that to subscribe.